So DC Diary, we are a podcast that tells the personal stories from political Washington. But what that really means is that we set up a mic at a bar and we ask people to tell their stories. We meet them where they're at, and then we ask them to tell, to have the conversations that they're having at happy hour inside of our sound booth.
Do you actually record the podcast at a bar? Do you have a relationship with these bars that they let you do that and give you the sound booth, I guess, space to do it?
Yeah, so I actually built a sound booth with my friend, and so it's my sound booth. It fits in the back of my SUV.
I was gonna say, is it portable? You have a portable sound booth?
I do.
Joe, we got to get on top of this portable sound booth game.
But we usually work with a bar and then usually like one other partner, and so we kind of bring our fans and then the customers or the clients of the partner that we're working with, and then the patrons of the bar. And we all kind of create this really fun environment where everybody's kind of intermingling, and we encourage people to have conversations that they like, deeper conversations than they normally would, just by nature of either being in the sound booth or asking questions, but also just kind of like allowing that to trickle out into the rest of the party.
So what type of topics do you encourage people to go deeper about?
Yeah, so our episodes were this last season about happiness. Like, are you happy? What makes you happy?
That's interesting.
Burnout, what makes you stressed? Like, how are we dealing with like stress at your job? Homesickness was the big one, which was like really near and dear to me because
Oh,
a
wow.
lot.
Where are you from?
I'm from Washington State.
Oh my goodness, so you're on like the total opposite side. So you miss it sometimes, I imagine that.
Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah, I definitely do. I miss my family, but I love DC. I've really found my home here and like really found my people, I think.
It's hard nowadays, everyone's so transient and technology links us all together, but it also reminds us of how far apart you are, because your family in Washington, even though you can talk to them, they're quite a flight away.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what bars, like if people wanted to come and watch you record your podcast, where would they, how would they know when and where are you going to do it? Do you release that information or do you just?
Yes, so we are always we're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at DC Diary Podcast is our handle for all three. But we also have an email list, which is probably the best way to find out because about like SEO and the algorithms on Instagram and stuff isn't always the best for content creators. So if you sign up for our email list, you'll know every time we have an event and any way that you can record.
So go to your website, we can sign up for the email list.
And the website is dcdiary.com.
dcdiary.com. Stephanie, thank you so much. It's been so fun chatting with you. I am going to sign up for that.
Yes.
Nina and I are going to come find you.
See you at the happy hour.
And we will open wide up. It'll be no problem whatsoever.